Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Wherever you are joining us from, I welcome you. Like and share on your platform. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share to everyone that is close to you. We must continue to preach this gospel. We must get this message to the ends of the world. Do not be distracted. Do not be deceived. Always pay attention to necessary informations. Please like and share the program as you join us, as you connect to the program. Like and share. Share on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share the program to everyone that is closer to you. We must continue to preach the gospel. Do not be tired. Do not get distracted. No matter what you hear, no matter what you see, focus on your freedom. It is your right to be freedom, to have freedom. It is your right to defend yourself. It is your right to speak. It is your right to protect yourself at all times. If you do not protect your life, you will lose it. It is another special day, and we are just going to have a very quick one. I'm sorry I came in late. Than the time I'm supposed to come in because of certain issues. I've been busy with some other activities, and that's why I came late. I'm very sorry for coming up late, but no matter what happened, we're going to use the little time we have to do what we have to do. Thank you so much, AFB Global. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, AFB Global. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that very support, and every other person that is connecting. Please join us and share. Let us share views a little while and proceed. I know that so many people are having a lot of things in their mind. So many people are confused. Our Biafran people, some of us are very, very easily confused, and some of us have a lot of questions in their mind. Do not be troubled, and do not ask any unnecessary questions to yourself. We must continue to do what we are doing to set Biafra free and to set Mazi and Kanu free. Whatever happens, we will continue to pursue our freedom. That is the only way forward. And the only man that is holding the key to our freedom today is the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, under our government in exile. Government in exile remains the only way forward. government in Israel remain the only way forward. Do not get distracted. Welcome every one of you that has connected. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. If you are joining us from any angle, from any corner, I welcome you and appreciate you. If you are joining us from I appreciate you. If you are joining us from Asia, I appreciate you. You're joining from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand. As we speak, some of us are already in their midnight, some of them are in their evening, some of them are in their mornings. So wherever you are joining us, I appreciate you and I thank you for being part of this program. It is going to be a very quick one, just to touch one or two things and then we are done. My fellow Biafrans, today is another special day. I always say that whenever the Prime Minister, the Supreme Leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, comes to court, there is a lesson to learn. I have always said it that whenever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming to court, pay attention to his words. Pay attention to the things he will learn. For me, there is nothing I only focus on the lesson. There is always a lesson. Anytime Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appears in court, there's a lesson. And today there is another lesson. When you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speak, when you see him speak, you see wisdom. When you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speak, you see wisdom. Every one of us know the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even before his kidnapping, the messages of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is straightforward. He doesn't speak in parable. They are on video, they are in audio. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has already told us what to do and how to do it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have already laid a foundation on how to go about the restoration of Biafra. And he has said it time and time again that you cannot fight for Biafra the same way others fight for their nation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made it categorically clear that if you pursue Biafra the same way others are pursuing their independence, you will never get it. So, I don't know why people are expecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to say something different from what I've been saying. You and I know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a man that is very consistent, a man full of wisdom. Some of them today are misinterpreting the statement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made a direct statement pointing exactly on the freedom, the African race. We have been saying it, that the freedom of Biafra will mark the freedom of Africa. If Biafra stands, Africa stands. And if Biafra fails, Africa fails. The message was very clear. There has never been any time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have supported the wasting of the life of the innocent. We are always going against people that go against us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has made it clear several times. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in that same court, have called the Zoological Republic terrorists. He has called their soldiers terrorists. But some of you, you know that there are certain words Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot use. You see the way they are pushing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, forcing him to make some statement that is indicting to him. There are certain things you don't expect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to say in that territory of the enemy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a wise man. When you watch the clip that came out from that, one of the clips that the channel television is running with today, channel television is running with a particular clip and they are sharing it and going. And I know the IPOB Nigeria also will capitalize on that very clip. Just like when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won the first time. The very first time he won about the insecurity in Biafra land, and he won and said, "Ndi na-agba ama." He made that comment in Igbo, "Ndi na-agba ama." He has always been warning people who are taking the life of the innocent. And if you listen very carefully, even when these people are pushing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against his will, trying to force him to make indicting statement, While he was speaking, if you listen very well, you will hear somebody on that corner, which is the voice of the lead counsel. I think you heard the lead counsel say, flag up operation. If you didn't hear, go and pay attention again. You will hear flag off operations. Go and check what flag off operation means. If you do not know what flag off operation means, flag off operation is a camouflage. A camouflage that something happened when nothing happened. Flag off operation is only conducted by the terrorists of Nigeria that call themselves military. It is the Nigerian military that conduct flag off operation. They are the one who has been using that strategy. They have applied it in several ways. We saw them do that in NSAS. We have seen them do that flag off operation in different occasions. If you have not paid attention to that very interview, while they were pushing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for a reason best known to them, we know that even as at now, there are still some moles among the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There are still some moles. And while they were pushing him and pushing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a smart man that he is, made a statement which is what he's supposed to say. There is no way you will there's no way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be indicting himself in that very place. He can't. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot indict himself. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows today that today everything that is done outside for the sake of Biafra is done by the government of Biafra. Today, the government of Biafra is in charge of the restoration of Biafra. And that government have a rule of engagement. The government of Biafra does not go against the innocent. The operation of the government of Biafra is against the terrorists in uniform and off uniform that have come to take the life of innocent Biafrans. The Liberation Army engaged them. And we will continue to engage them. The primary objective of the Biafran government, the primary objective of every Biafran that is seeking for freedom is to protect life and property of Biafran people. That is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is preaching. And that is what he's talking about. To protect the life of every Biafran. This message of defending Biafran land and protecting Biafran land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have preached it for a decade, and he has never changed from it. Even as we speak, he has never changed. But when you see the situation he is on the territory of the enemy, there are certain comments he must not make. There are certain things he doesn't want to say. You know, for a very long time, they have been pushing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are pushing him to speak against the Biafran government. They have pushed him several times to speak against Biafran government, but to no avail. Even as such today, they did the same thing again. They pushed him and pushed him and pushed him to speak against Biafran government. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows that the government of Biafra exists. He knows that his disciple, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is the prime minister of Biafra government desire. And he knows what he can do. The only thing they are fighting to see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will speak against the government of Biafra, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never. He's not going to do that. Because he knows that the Biafran government is there to defend the Biafran people. He knows that the Biafran government is there to defend Biafran people. And he made this direct statement. Our duty is to defend our people, and there's no way we can begin to take the same life that will come to defend. The Biafran government has rule of engagement. When they pushed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the wall, they were dragging him to try to lure him into speaking against Mazi Simon Ekpa or against the Biafran government. He refused. When they mentioned the issue of the soldiers, they brought the issue of the soldiers who were attacked in Niger State. Every one of us know that the Biafran government did not claim responsibility for that. Our prime minister never claimed responsibility for that attack. never ever claimed responsibility for that attack. The only thing he says is that whatever those people do, as long they are going against the terrorists that are there to take innocent life of Biafrans, it is up to them. They should go ahead, it's their job. He never took responsibility for that. Has never. If you have seen any video where Mazi Simon took responsibility of that very attack against the soldiers in Abia State, show me the video. And they pushed it forward to Mazi Nnamdi. They wanted him to condemn Mazi Simon. And while they were pushing him to condemn him, you had a voice. I want you to go and pay attention to that voice. The lead counsel of Mazi Nnamdi made a comment there and said, flag of operation. They conduct this flag of operation to attack Biafran people. They conduct this flag of operation to find a reason to take innocent life in Biafran land. They have done it several times. This is not the first time. It's not the second time. And it will not be the last time. Since the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi, during the time of the sit at home, they have conducted several flag of operations just to demonize the Liberation Army. And I thank Chukwu that comment came up. That comment came up. Go and check what flag of operation means. Flag of operation means fake organizing fake attacks. Fake attack organized from all angles. Flag of operation is a blackmail, something that is being formed, fake and framed in order to frame people off. The Zoological Republic government is very, very good at that. They have done it time and time again. In NSAS, they did it in NSAS. We saw it on video. The video is still on Facebook. Where the members of DSS came with their jeep to drop people. They brought thugs. DSS brought thugs with their jeep and they dropped them to go and attack people. They paid them and brought them and sent them to go and bomb properties. And after burning that property, they will claim it is the masses that are doing it, but they are the ones who brought the people who did it. This is the strategies they use to hijack any organization they want to hijack. This very operation is conducted by the DSS, the Nigerian military. Flag of operation. Flag of operation. If you don't know what it is, go and check it out. That is one of the greatest strategies they are using in Nigeria. Anytime you rise up to defend yourself or to do something good or to protest, they will conduct that flag of operation, pretending to be what they are not. Today, they have created different kinds of security outfits in Biafra land. Different kinds of security outfits they have created in Biafra land. In Anambra State, you have many. In Imo State, you have. In Abia, you have. In Enugu, you have. In Ebu, you have. And these people are the people they are using to conduct flag of operations. And we saw a video where one of them was captured. And the boy was confessing and said that he is from the north. He lived in the north. He claimed to be a Biafra. He can speak Igbo language. But he said they are in the north. And he said among them, they have some northerners. And that is how they shared it, that they are shared in different states in Biafra land to continue to conduct that flag of operation. It is so sad. That is exactly what they have been doing. When they conduct all these flag of operations, they conduct it and they pretend that it is someone else that is doing it. Meanwhile, they are the architect and the engineer of it. I was very happy when that message came out. As they continue to push Mazi Nnamdi after conducting all their evil, every time Mazi Nnamdi comes to court, they are pushing him to speak against Mazi Simon Ekpa. They push him to speak against Biafran government. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never, up to this moment, spoken against Mazi Simon Ekpa because he knows. He knows him better than we do. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sees things that we don't see, even while he is in the lockup. Among his lawyers, there are still some imposters among them. There are still some people who they are manipulated among you. And I know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu takes his time. You know how long it took him before he finally threw away the white lawyer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't rush. He doesn't rush. He's not like our prime minister. Our prime minister doesn't give second chance. Our prime minister, once you make any mistake, the next minute you are gone. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a very patient man. He is so patient to a fault. Today we know there are still some criminals among those lawyers. Every time he appears, they are always pushing him to speak against. Let me tell you, do you by anywhere think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is afraid of anybody? Do you by chance think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has forgotten the name of Mazi Simon Ekpa? Do you think even at last court, somebody even mentioned the name of Mazi Simon Ekpa and he was shut down to stop that nonsense? Coming with from the same criminal groups. Every time they are pushing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against Mazi Simon Ekpa, they know they have lost the confidence of the Biafran people. That the Biafran people today have finally realized that the only man today that is standing for them genuinely and holding the banner is Mazi Simon Ekpa. It is very, very clear. Undoubtedly, every Biafran today know that the only man that is standing today and holding the banner for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Mazi Simon Ekpa. And there is nothing anybody can do. That is what you see. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very, very intelligent and articulate. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows very well about Mazi Simon. He knows his name. He never forget him. His disciple. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows that the Biafra government exists. Do you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you think that it is difficult for him to open his mouth and mention Mazi Simon Ekpa, this and this and this? Do you think that it is difficult for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to say, Biafran government, I don't want you to do this and do that? But he will never ever do so because he knows what he's doing. And for some of you who will go and begin to misinterpret the speech of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want to let you know that the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is standing on his ground. It is either Biafra or nothing. He is standing with the Biafran government 101%. He has won. The freedom of Africa depends on Biafra. Our primary responsibility is to defend the life and property of Biafran people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never at any point in time supported the death of the innocent. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, have never one day supported the death of the innocent. Our Prime Minister have never one day called for the head of any innocent person. No. The only people that will take as our enemy are those terrorists in uniform and off uniform that come to Biafran land to take innocent life. They are the ones that come to make Biafran women widows. Do you know how many widows they made in Okwama? Do you know how many women were made widows in Abia State? Do you know how many Biafran women were made widows in Imo State? When you hear the statement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, except you have a discerning spirit, you can't understand. You will not understand. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an intelligent man, and he is in the territory of the enemy. There is no way he can make a statement that will indict him. And that is what they are pushing him to do. Some of those idiots around there, we are pushing him to make a statement to indict himself. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, being an intelligent man that he is, he knows how to respond to every question. He knows how to respond to every question. It is left for you to digest it and get the point. The message of Mazi Nnamdi is clear. As I always say, there is no new message that you are expecting from Mazi Nnamdi that he has not preached. Cho Ayuba, when Mazi Nnamdi was kidnapped, at that first year, Cho Ayuba, when he came to the program of this department of Sabotua, these criminals, this IPOB Nigeria, he told them that the supreme leader of IPOB have already given you a template on what to do and how to do it. Stop waiting for him to come from the DSS to come and give you instruction. He has given you the template. He has told you what you're supposed to know. Cho Ayuba, the leader of the Ambazonians, said that. And that word is strong and truthful. The supreme leader of IPOB has given us a template of Biafra, how to get it, what to do, and how to do it. It is left for you and I. It is the ball is on your court. Stop waiting for Mazi Nnamdi to come and do anything or speak to you. He has spoken when he has to speak. Today he's in the territory of the enemy. Our concern is how to set him free from that place. Our concern is how Mazi Nnamdi is going to regain his freedom. And it is we that will make it happen. It is the Prime Minister of Biafra Program and Exile that will make it happen through the process of what he's doing and the support we are giving him. That is how Mazi Nnamdi will get his freedom. And he knows it. Mazi Nnamdi knows very well that his life today is hanging on somewhere. And he cannot play with that. He cannot jeopardize his own case. There are certain languages he cannot use, and we don't expect him to use. If you're one of those who are expecting him to use certain languages, you are going to wait for eternity. He that have ears, let him hear. Every one of us need to be applying our common sense. When you hear a word, apply your common sense. When you see a thing, apply your common sense. The message is very clear. The message is very clear. The only direction we are focused on is self-determination, freedom of Biafran people, and it will be gotten by all means necessary. This message has been preached for a long time. And Mazi Nnamdi is not changing his message. We have the record of all his messages, and that is all we need. Whatever is being said in the territory of the enemy today, whatever is being said in the court today, it's just a parable, and we understand the code. The message is for those who understand, and the people who the message is meant for, they know themselves. Mazi Nnamdi message is solid, and it is getting to the people he sent the message for. They know themselves. Just like last time when he warned them. Last time in the court, he said it. I am fighting to save my people, not to kill them. And he warned. He said, those of you who are taking the life of the innocent Biafrans, those of you who are kidnapping Biafrans, the informants in Biafra land, that you will not go scot-free. You will all be hunted down. Mazi Nnamdi made that statement in the court. And remember that time, they begin to misinterpret it. They say he was talking to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Oh, he was talking to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Oh, he's referring to the IP, he's referring to Biafran government. Look at where we are today. Look at where we are today. Look at how far we have gone. And for so many years today, for almost 2 years, they have been trying and trying. The only assignment some of them have there in that court, among the lawyers, the only assignment they have today is to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi stands against Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is what some of them are doing. Is it going to happen? Do you think it's going to happen? When I see certain things, I just laugh. But the what transpired today, if you listen very well, there is one word you will pick from that place. When they were reporting about the soldiers that lost their life, when they were reporting it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made his statement, nobody has a right to lose any life. No innocent person is supposed to lose his life. And a voice came from there. The lead counsel said, flag of operation. Flag of operation. There are a lot of flag of operation in Biafra land, including the one that happened in Okuama. It is flag of operation. The Abia State issue is flag of operation. Every one of us know our Prime Minister, that whenever the Liberation Army take out a terrorist, he doesn't hesitate to announce it. He talk about it. He doesn't shy away from taking responsibility. Whenever the Liberation Army bring down a terrorist, the Prime Minister doesn't hide it. He doesn't hide it. But go and check. Will you ever see any video where he took responsibility for what happened in Abia State? Never. He never did. He never did. He wasn't passed away. And when you see the way the Zoological Republic responded, you know that it is a flag of operation. This is not the first time of doing it. This is a country that can take the life of innocent in order to indict someone who is innocent. They have done it on several occasions. They have done it on several occasions. The life of their military men doesn't even matter to them. They do not regard those who I pity anybody that is serving in the Nigerian military. More especially, you are from Biafra land and you are serving in the Nigerian military. I pity you. You don't know what you are doing. You're only exposing your family to danger. You're only bringing shame, dishonor, and heartbreak to your family. If you are from Biafra land and you're serving in the Nigerian military, sorry. Every one of us has been here when calls have been made again and again, telling them to walk away from that contraction. Walk away. Every one of us have had several times. When even our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi have announced them to walk away, even gave them an opportunity. The Liberation Army of Biafra does not go after the innocent. In Biafran restoration, it is done in clean hands. There is rule of engagement. There is rule of engagement. The Biafran Liberation Army does not go against the innocent. It does not matter your religion. It doesn't matter your tribe. It doesn't matter what is that for. But if you are a terrorist, both in uniform and off uniform, and you come to Biafran territory after warning, whatever you sow, you will reap. We are in the time of liberation. With the same cup you used to measure Biafran people, we are going to use the same cup to measure for you. That same cup you used to measure for Biafrans, they will use that same cup and measure for you to have a taste of what you give to others. So that next time, when you want to do evil, you will think twice. It is so sad. It is so sad how the people have become. How evil people can be. How deceitful people can be. There are a lot of deceit. The deceit is so much that we can no longer be silent about the deceit. But every Biafran, we must sit up. We must sit up. The freedom of our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in our hands. He has done his own part. Today, it is our turn to pay him back by making sure that he regains his freedom. And that is why the Biafran government today is standing gidigba, going to every length to make sure Biafra is returned. It is the restoration of Biafra that is going to guarantee the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The restoration of Biafra will guarantee the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Take it to the bank. That is why, if you care about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, If you want Nnamdi Kanu to be freed, do everything humanly possible to see that Biafra comes. When you see the speed of our Prime Minister, it is not ordinary. When you see his commitment, what is gearing him up is the situation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have had him break down and shed tears on several occasions. Not because of anything, it is because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every one of us know the pain Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has gone through. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these same terrorist soldiers came to his house and took the life of 28 men. These terrorists caused the death of the parents of our supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows these terrorists better than you do. And that was why he himself called himself terrorists. Last time in the court, he called them terrorists. And you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will spare a terrorist or support them? He wouldn't spare them. Neither will he support them. So when we are talking about the terrorists, those are the people we are dealing with. It does not matter under which umbrella you appear. Biafran territory today belong to people, and the owners of the land have taken over their land. We are taking charge of our own land. Not in secret. We have announced it several times that Nigerian government have no jurisdiction in Biafran territory. If you are bearing arms, don't bear your arms in Biafran territory. Anytime you come to Biafran territory with your arms to do an operation, your operation is illegal. And whatever you see, you take. Whatever you see, you take. We cannot fold our hand and continue to watch our people being kidnapped. We cannot continue to watch our people being destroyed, lives and property being destroyed. We can't continue to see our people disappear. They take their organs and sell. And you want us to pretend it is not happening. No, we will not. We will not pretend. We are going to fight this battle until every nook and cranny of Biafra is secure and safe. No sensible country will spare a terrorist, including the United States. United States, they said no negotiation with the terrorists. They don't have any negotiation with you. They do not negotiate with the terrorists. And in the same vein, Biafrans, we don't negotiate with terrorists. When we see them, we take them out. The people today that are falling in Biafra land are terrorists. Some of them are in uniform, some of them are not in uniform. And we can't spare any one of them. It does not matter how they dress and come. It doesn't matter the rank they put on their shoulder and come. We know them. And when we see them, we identify them. You don't have any right to bear arms in Biafran territory today, except you are Liberation Army. If you are not part of the Liberation Army and you're bearing arms, you are on your own. You face the consequence of your action. I want every Biafran to continue to remain steadfast. Continue to give your support to Biafran Republic of Israel, our Liberation Army. We must continue to equip them to the teeth. Anything you can do to see that they are very well equipped, do it, because we are going to the front. It is going to get tougher. While they are busy trying to indict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are trying to drag Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the stage. That is why they always come with that stupid question every time, pushing him to speak against the government of Biafra, his own government. And you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is stupid? He is not. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not speak against his government. Neither will he speak against his prime minister, his own spiritual son. No. Not just because it is his prime minister or spiritual son, because he has not done anything wrong. Mazi Simon Ekpa has not done anything wrong anywhere. If he did, he wouldn't be in Finland. If he did, he wouldn't be walking free. He is following every legal procedure. So the people who are trying to drag him into the issue or to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just to create a division. You know, they have been trying this divide and rule and it's working for them. But in this era, divide and rule is not working. Nobody wants to be divided. You can't divide us anymore. In this era, in the new dimension, divide and rule doesn't work. They have tried it and tried it on their own. So they want to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to divide us, so that they will create a party for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and a party for Mazi Samana. But it has become impossible for them. They have tried and tried and tried. They cannot. They have pushed and pushed and pushed. They could not. The more they try, the more the Biafran people get stronger and get united more. We don't need to ask questions today and say who is on the right path or who is doing the right thing. We know that our Prime Minister, Mazi Samonekwa, is standing on legal ground on every single operation he's carrying out. He is standing on legal ground. And that is why he is confident to do everything he's doing. He has not violated any international law known to man. He has not. He is focused on the restoration of independent state of Biafra and freedom from all Biafran activists that are being held captive, including Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is his mission. And he is going to see it through. Whatever lies you are cooking, whatever forces you are pushing forward to demonize Mazi Samonekwa, to call in, you are wasting your time. You better go and get a job. Go and get a job and leave that innocent man alone. Leave the innocent man alone. Stop troubling him. Because the more you continue to trouble him, you are killing yourself. You are destroying your own self. You think you are doing anything. You are not doing anything to him. You are not. All those things you are taking, you think you're going to tie him down. You are not. You are only increasing his speed. You are giving him reason to do some extraordinary things. That is what you are doing. And if you don't know that now. Know that your blackmail, your propaganda, your lies will only propel him to the highest heights. We have seen it for so many years now. Anytime they wage war against him, at the end of the day, he becomes stronger. Anytime the propaganda increases, he becomes stronger. Because the mandate belongs to Chukwu Gabia. And it is time to carry that mandate to the last. So it does not matter what anyone says. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you feel. What matters is the truth of the day. And what is that truth? That Biafra has come to stay. Biafra has come to stay. So my brothers and sisters, wherever you are on the planet Earth today, I want every one of us to keep our mind focused on freedom. The freedom of Africa depends on Biafra. In case you do not know it now. The zoological republic called Nigeria was created to hold Africa captive. That is why every time you see them talking about the most populated African country, most populated indeed, and yet they do not have enough manpower either to feed them or to protect them. They don't have enough manpower to feed themselves or to defend themselves or protect themselves. What gain have you made from being the most populated African country? What gain? You can't feed yourself. You can't protect yourself. You can't govern yourself. What gain is it? Nigeria has to end. That is the only thing that's going to save Africa. Until Nigeria ends, Africa will never know peace. Because when Biafra comes, so many of these things, hardship that is pushing people into criminality, will come to an end. So many of those falsifications you are seeing every here and there will come to an end. You will have a government that thinks about the people and has a process. A government that has statistics and tables on how to do things. A government that will obey the rule of law. A government that every citizen will be an equal stakeholder in. That is the government we are looking forward to. And it does not matter what anybody says. You should not buy into their lie and propaganda. We are very close to our freedom today. Very, very close to our freedom. We are very, very close, just at the door. In a twinkle of an eye, you're going to see yourself in freedom. Today, we saw Biafrans turning out in the self-referendum massively. Biafrans are voting against all odds, against all the propaganda and blackmail. Why the enemies are planning, trying to distract the Biafrans from the real thing. Biafrans are focused because they know what they want. They know what the Biafran people know what they want, and nobody's going to take away that right of decision from them. Nobody. Not you, not me, not anybody. Nobody will take away that right of decision. My fellow Biafrans that are watching this program, I appreciate every one of you that have been able to join us on this platform today. Please, if you have not yet liked and shared this program, I beg you in the name of Chukwu, like this program, share it and support the platform. Give us your utmost support. Very, very important. We are in a difficult time. We are in a time where the social media is not favoring us. Where they are trying to hold us down on social media. They want to make sure that our message doesn't go far. Try and give us the support you can. Like and share. Like and share on your WhatsApp group. Share to family and friends. Invite somebody that you know that knows somebody and let them continue to share the video. That is the way we can be able to get this message across to people who need to hear it. My fellow Biafrans, you must be strong. Do not get distracted. We are getting there. It's just a question of time, just a few. Before you know it, it's going to be December. And on the 2nd, the declaration of the restoration of liberty of Biafra will be made. After the result of the referendum, which is going to be overwhelmingly great. More than 90% of Biafrans are going to cast their votes. When the result comes, the whole world will be shocked. And then they will have no choice than to begin to speak in the same language that we are speaking. I appreciate every one of you that participate on this program. Thank you so much for giving me your time. May Chukwu Okikabiyama continue to guide and protect every one of you. Please support the Liberation Army, support the Biafran government, and pray for our Prime Minister every minute of the day. Pray for him. Pray for our Prime Minister the best way you can. Don't forget that. He is standing in gap for us, and we will continue to stand with him. May Chukwu Okikabiyama guide and protect all the Biafran people. Guide and protect our Liberation Army. Guide and protect the resistance fighters, the strike force. Guide and protect the Black Marine. May Chukwu Okikabiyama guide and protect all the forces that are fighting to Biafra to defend us. May Chukwu Okikabiyama guide and protect the defected government in the whole land. May Chukwu Okikabiyama guide and protect our cabinet. Biafra Republic of Indonesia cabinet. May Chukwu Okikabiyama guide and protect them. May Chukwu Okikabiyama guide and protect every member of our media. Every media warrior that is speaking on different platforms, including our guests that comes in. May Chukwu Okikabiyama guide and protect every one of you and your family. May Chukwu Okikabiyama guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi. No weapon formed or fashioned against him shall prosper. Any plan they make against him will fail. Every attack against Mazi will fail. We pray for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, protection for Mazi. No evil shall befall him. We pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Wherever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, we pray for him for more wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding, more strength. We pray for him for healing. We pray for him for good health. Wherever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, we pray for him for more wisdom. As Chukwu Okikabiyama have been guiding him and revealing to him, he will continue to operate on that higher level of wisdom. We will never relent in our efforts. No weapon formed or fashioned against the Biafran people shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Mazi shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against us, Mazi shall prosper. I thank you all for being part of this program. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, go down and subscribe. If you have not yet clicked the notification bell, touch that notification bell, click on it so that you can get notification when we come online. Try as much as possible to follow up. I am going to be back again tomorrow morning. Join us on this platform tomorrow morning for more messages to come and updates. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move airborne. Thank you.